Hello, Capricorn. Feeling Grasshopper to do your February monthly reading. Let's see what February has in store for you. Okay. Yeah, very Capricorn here. Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Just finish the sentence here. Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, Swords and Pentacles here. Very nice. So you've got two eights in the beginning here. So it's pointing towards, well, transformation, right? But this is also gives the energy of rebuilding, building after difficulties. And Capricorn is very familiar, well versed in difficulties, especially in the past 20 years, right? But now that the astrological energy has changed and we've got a more supportive energy under our wings, we are feeling free to rebuild here. And we're feeling productive. Five of Wands is the conflict card, but it doesn't always mean conflict. This can just mean like an, an inner, I don't want to say struggle. This is like a fight for what you feel is yours, right? But it doesn't need to be a gritty fight either. This is just a confident and diligent fight for what you know is out there for you. Yeah, see, Ten of Swords is the ending of difficulty. But what's really important about this is that you acknowledge the end. Knight of Swords. Yeah, for sure. I'm so happy to see this, Capricorn. So this is Knight of Swords is a very swift and rushed energy, like motivated, um, and it can carry the caveat of, you know, not being too hasty. Um, I don't know that that's really a message for you. This is more a declaration from spirit of how you're going to be feeling. This is really soaring with the winds beneath your wings, like I mentioned, right? You're really feeling the wind in your sails and optimizing that wind. If there's a sense of urgency that this card describes, Capricorn, I don't feel that it's at all unhealthy for you. This is a natural sense of urgency. This is after trudging through quicksand for 20 years and then finally crawling out of that quicksand bog into onto a racehorse or into a racing sailboat type thing where you're like, wow, we're moving now. How do we optimize these sails so that we can go as fast as we can? Um, just don't be so consumed with this energy that you burn yourself out, obviously, Capricorn. That can be a danger for earth signs because we can really be consumed with getting things done sometimes that we forget to slow down. Um, that's true for Capricorn and Virgo. But oh, love it. Not reverse. The sun. Yeah. All of your efforts here are turning up with a healthy outlook, a healthy attitude, and good results. This is almost literally the sun coming out after a terrible 20-year monsoon, you know? Hmm. Seven of Swords under the Ten of Swords. This very much talks about, I don't know if there's going to be a specific moment with the people that you've walked away from. Look, there are people that you've walked away from, right? Capricorn, that, did not appreciate you, didn't treat you well, narcissists, gaslighters, that kind of thing, right? So you decided that you weren't going to take that treatment anymore. You were going to walk away from them. And that's over and done with, right? But here, this talks about a guy, in general terms, a guy that has stolen swords from an encampment to weaken his opponents, right? But how this applies to your reading is there's going to be kind of an underlying theme where you are acknowledging, if not in your own head, that revenge is the best. I mean, success is the best revenge. But more than that, it's like there's also an element here of those people regretting your loss. It's like their loss. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I just heard it in my head, their loss. Their loss. There is a whole lot that you lose when a Capricorn walks away from you. And that's what this is. This is like you taking your skills and moseying on out of Dodge. And these people being left with not much that you can guarantee, Capricorn, they're going to be missing you. All right. We're not going to dwell on that, but that's something that in this moment, Capricorn, you can silently have satisfaction in. And I mentioned before there might be a situation where they text you or you see them on the street or something where you see a longing in their eyes, like they really want to say, oh, maybe we can get together or something. And you're like, oh, bye, gotta go, that kind of thing. There might be a moment like that for you. And then, you know, the victory walk away from them, you know. So, but if not that, it's just a reflection of you knowing that they're missing a whole lot now that you walked away. The Justice card. Wow, it's amazing. It never gets old. I'll be talking about something and then a card will fly out that's perfectly apropos to what I was talking about. Spirits, just amazing. I need two more, please. Uh-huh. One more. There. Thank you. Any of these reversed? No. Now, you see how this justice fits in very well with this? What did I say about them regretting losing you? This is just their justice. So if any of you still have like residual resentments or whatever from what people have done to you in the past, there's no need to because you can trust and believe they're living their justice, their karma. Two of Pentacles. This is closing out the story that it started with, right? Two of Pentacles is juggling your tasks with, ease and expertise. And that's what this is up here. So it talks about your pain and the changing energies and the look back to the abusive past. And then here you are. You're like, in the end, you're like, but I'm just fine. Carry on building. Do do do. Whistle while I work. The devil. Yeah, this is you. Well, reversed? No. Capricorn being Capricorn. Capricorn. The reason why the devil card is the message that the devil card carries for Capricorns is our mastery over what is difficult to master, over energy sucking situations. We have over time had mastery over self doubt, negative self talk, um, you know, Stockholm syndrome, I just heard, right? So that's very much embedded in this guy's back here, right? Where we have stayed in toxic situations and tolerated their behavior and made excuses for them as well, which didn't do us any good, sucked us of our energy. This talks about all that you have learned through the past 20 years. This is absolute mastery. Not absolute like you've mastered everything. That's not what I mean. But it absolutely means mastery. Okay. You have come to a level of mastery that is suiting you very well, right? That is propelling you forward. So Do we have clarity? Advice. Higher self. Any other decks? One card? Okay. You have a higher self card from the higher self deck if you're interested. There it is. What do we got? Vision. Okay. So in this month, this is listen, when you're we went through the terribleness for the past 20 years, right? Um, there were things that we wanted to accomplish that were thwarted by Pluto, and frustrations and heartache and all that business really didn't allow us to dream efficiently or enjoyably, right? But here we are in the changing supportive energy that lends energy or supports our imagination, our vision for ourselves moving forward, right? Which goes very well over here with the eight of, with these, both of these eights here, right? Or we could just place it in the middle with the Knight of Swords. Your vision is what's propelling you forward. You are getting a real taste in your mouth for something, you know, that you want. And you are starting to feel the momentum propelling you towards it. So all the negative self-talk and the doubt and that kind of thing is falling away in this month. You know, Capricorns can be very attached to Murphy's Law a little bit too much. Murphy's Law keeps us out of trouble for sure because we kind of live Murphy's Law. You know, what can happen often does actually happen to Capricorn. So we're always the one to sound the alarm to folks around us, like, be careful because this can happen and it probably will. And a lot of the times we're right. Um, but we swing that pendulum a little too far in the negative direction. So this is helping us have a more positive outlook. It's the universe has made room for you to dream, where before there was so much juggling negative and energy draining things that were teaching us something, right? But still, we had a lot on our plate. But now we have less of those energy draining things on our plate, and we can focus more on juggling what we want to juggle, right? Which are our dreams and aspirations. I mean, I don't know what to say, Capricorn. This is a beautiful reading. I love this for us. We deserve this energy. So I only see good things for us to come. So tell me if you agree with that, if you feel that um, it's important because I want to make sure that I have all of the Capricorns on board so we can move forward together. No Capricorn left behind. Okay. But if if you're feeling the same energy that you have for the past 20 years and your vision hasn't come to you yet, feel free to talk about it. I will be there to talk about it with you in the comment section. I answer every single comment and I love hearing from my viewers, especially my Cappies. Okay. I am a Capricorn Sun, so you guys are very close to my heart. So don't stay silent. Talk to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Those of you who helped me get to 1,000 subscribers, my milestone of 1,000 subscribers, I really appreciate it. But even if you think you are subscribed, have a look anyway and see if you really are. If you're not subscribed, please do. This is a growing channel and we can use all the help we can get. Okay? Every single subscriber counts. So I thank you. Don't forget the notification bell because there are so many videos coming. I'm starting to do astrological events again. You'll have monthly and weeklies. Um, we'll see if I'm going to do bonus this month. I might be a little occupied with the astrology. We'll see. But there'll be plenty for you to tune into. So, um, if you're really inclined to helping me out, you can have a look at the playlist section. I've made tons of playlists. There's a Capricorn playlist and many others. Choose one, set it to autoplay, and have it on as background noise as you go about your daily tasks, even while you're winding down in bed at night or even sleeping, because watch hours are very important to help this channel grow. So thank you. I will speak to you soon, Cappies. Enjoy your month. Love, light, and many blessings.